exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the World of Juice channel, and welcome to a little bit of a different video today. I have always liked when YouTube channels do like kind of gimmick series or something like that, and so I wanted to start doing that. And by gimmick series, I mean like a way back Wednesday or a throwback Thursday or stuff like that. You get what I'm talking about. So since this is Thursday, and by the way, it's Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. So I wanted to do a little bit of a throwback Thursday kind of series, and I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get straight into the video. Make sure to smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and the subscription bell as well. Join the Juice Club. You guys will see more as we enter into the actual video. Let's get to it. So we are here on the PS4, and as you can tell by the back, we are going to be playing Madden 17. We're taking it all the way back to 2016. How old were you in 2016? Probably a fetus. I know I was a fetus back in 2016, so I'm going to do a little bit of a throwback series on Madden 17. Let's load into this. I have not played this in a long time, so I don't even remember really what. This is going to be kind of a going down a trip on memory lane kind of as well for me. So I'm going to put these headphones on so I can hear the stuff. Got to make sure that there's no copyright music when we get into the actual game. That's going to be awkward. But this is Madden 17. It came out in, I think, August of 2016, and then all through 2017, obviously. So we're gonna go in, and I might start a series with the Patriots. I want to start a series on this game because I want to go back and I want to play it. So I don't know who I'm gonna be yet. I might just end up being the Patriots because this is back when they had Rob Gronkowski, Tom Brady. They were going to Super Bowls. I think this is coming off of the year. No, this is going into the year where they win the Super Bowl against the Falcons. This is 2016 into 27. No, they already done it. They win the Super Bowl in February of 2016. That's right. So they've already won the Super Bowl. So the Patriots are the defending champions. I'm guessing that's why. Tom Brady or Gronkowski's on the cover. So let's look at some rosters. I think, right? If I can remember how to do it. Here we go. We go to rosters, manage rosters. So I don't know what kind of roster I have loaded. I think this is just the base roster. Yeah, I think this is just the base roster. So Jimmy Garoppolo still on the Patriots back in 2017. LeGarrette Blount, Dion Lewis, James White, James Devlin, Edelman, Chris Hogan, Danny Mendola, Michael Floyd. That's crazy. I forgot Michael Floyd was on this team. Gronkowski, Martellus Bennett, Nate Solder, Joe Tooney, David Andrews, Shaq Mason, Marcus Cannon. So it's funny how all these linemen are basically still there. Joe Tooney's on the Chiefs now, but basically this whole offensive line is still the same. That's crazy. Jabal Sheard, Trey Flowers, Chris Long was down there too. There's Chris Long, Alan Branch, Malcolm Brown, Rob Ninkovich, Dante Hightower, Barkevius Mingo was there as well. Shea McClellan. I forgot about Shea McClellan, man. Malcolm Butler. 91 overall Malcolm Butler. That's generous. Logan Ryan. Devin McCourty. Nate Ebner. They never did Nate Ebner very well. They always gave him low ratings. I mean, he was never really that good of a player. But, I mean, let's take a look around the league. I don't even remember where some of these teams are. Luke Kuechly still in the game. He's a 99 over. So the 99s are Luke Kuechly, Von Miller, J.J. Watt, and Rob Gronkowski. Khalil Mack still on the Raiders. Best quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers. Look how different Aaron Rodgers looks. That's crazy. Tom Brady, Matt Ryan, Ben Roethlisberger, Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, Derek Carr, Andrew Luck, Matt Stafford on the Lions. Dak Prescott is a rookie. 85 overall as a rookie? Wow. Tony Romo, Kirk Cousins, still on the football team. Well, They're the Washington racial slurs at this point, but I will refer to them as the football team. Cam Newton, Phillip Rivers, Andy Dalton, Carson Palmer. This is crazy. Carson Wentz as a rookie as well. Trevor Siemian. Running backs, Le'Veon Bell, LaShawn McCoy, David Johnson, Jamal Charles, Zeke as a rookie, Devontae Freeman, Adrian Peterson, still on the Vikings, DeMarco Murray, Doug Martin, Lamar Miller. Man, this is bringing me back. Jay Ajayi, Eddie Lacy. Oh, man. Frank Gore, Eddie Lacy, man. Some of these names. Todd Gurley as an 82 overall. Kyle Juszczyk on the Ravens? I forgot he was on the Ravens. Julio Jones is the best wide receiver. Antonio Brown before he goes crazy. AJ Green with his fro. Odell as a 92. Look at that. Look at Odell. He looks so weird back in the day. Des Bryant, Jordy, DeAndre Hopkins, Larry Fitzgerald still is a 90. Larry Fitzgerald still is a 90 overall. That's wild. Steve Smith, Alshon Jeffrey, Doug Baldwin. Look at that. Look at these players, man. Throwing it back. Kelvin Benjamin before he was fat. Michael Thomas as a rookie. Oh, my God. Okay. Kenny Britt. Terrell Pryor's in the game as an 83? They gave Terrell Pryor an 83? Wow. I don't know about that. Travis Kelce's only at 94. Delaney Walker. Jimmy Graham. Greg Olson. Jason Witt. It's so crazy how all of these tight ends are retired or not good anymore. Except for Gronk and Travis Kelce. Tyler Eifert, Jordan Reed, Antonio Gates. Man, taking me back. Oh, Gary Barnage. Woo. That's a certified sheesh moment if I've ever seen one. Trent Williams, the best left tackle. Tyron Smith, Joe Thomas, Andrew Whitworth. Man, there were some good left tackles back in the day. And I say back in the day, this is only like 4 years ago or something. Marshall Yonder, 5 years. I don't even know how long it would be. 5 years ago? 4 years? I don't know. Who cares? Marshall Yonda, Kelechi Osemele, Josh Sitton, Ramon Foster, Andrew Norwell. Oh, man. Travis Frederick, Alex Mack, Rodney Hudson, Matt Paradis. Man, they were giving Matt Paradis high overalls even back then. Max Unger, J.C. Treader, Ben Jones. Still playing in the league. Zach Martin, Brandon Brooks, TJ Lang, Kevin Zeitler, Ali Marpet. He's got to be young. I was going to say, Ali Marpet's got to be young. Brandon Scherf, John Greco, man. John Greco. Evan Mathis, Duvernay Tardif. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Lane Johnson, Marcus Cannon, Marcus Gilbert, Brian Bulaga, Sebastian Vollmer. Man, this is crazy. J.J. Watt, Khalil Mack, Brandon Graham, Cam Jordan, Michael Bennett, Cam Wake, JPP, Joey Bosa as a rookie. Look at Joey Bosa's picture as a rookie. Carlos Dunlap, William Hayes, Charles Johnson. Oh, man. Brian Robinson? Oh, my God. Brian Robinson. Okay. Calais Campbell, Jadeveon Clowney, Mike Daniels, Olivier Vernon, Jarrell Casey, Sheldon Richardson, Kyle Williams, Ziggy Ansah, Cliff Averill. Oh yeah, we're in the Legion of Boom time, right? Aaron Donald as a 2-year pro, he's already a 98 overall. And Ndamukong Suh, Fletcher Cox, Geno Atkins, Gerald McCoy, Leonard Williams, got to be young. Oh man, this is wild. Von Miller, Justin Houston, Ryan Kerrigan, Nigel Bradham. Nigel, that's a name you never hear. Nick Perry, Koamisi. Oh, man, I used to love that dude. Jamie Collins, Elvis Dumerville, Julius Peppers still in the game. Man, Luke Kuechly, Bobby Wagner. Only a 92 for Bobby Wagner. CJ Mosley, Navarro Bowman, Dante Hightower, Paul Posluszny. Let's go. I love Paul Posluszny. One of my favorites. Deion Jones, Ryan Shazier, baby. Love me some Ryan Shazier, man. Love Ryan Shazier. Jalen Smith is a rookie. Sean Lee, Melvin Ingram, James Harrison, Chandler Jones. This has got to be like one of the first 2 years that Chandler Jones, one of the first times Chandler Jones was on the Cardinals. TDS, Thomas Davis Sr. T Sizzle. KJ Wright, Alden Smith before he goes crazy, Bruce Irvin, Tamba Ali, Clay Matthews. Man, DeMarcus Ware. Man, there's some good linebackers back then. Robert Mathis. The corners, Aqib Talib, Chris Harris. This is back when, this is after Peyton Manning retired, but these two boys were demons on the Broncos. If you know, you know. Malcolm Butler, Josh Norman, Sherman, Pat Pete, DRC, Janoris Jenkins, Desmond Trufant, Brett Grimes. Monte Davis retired at halftime. You guys remember that? He retired at halftime of a game. Jalen Ramsey is a rookie. That dude's a demon now. Stephon Gilmore on the Bills still. Harrison Smith, Earl Thomas. Did they give my boy a face scan in this game? Does Earl Thomas have a face scan? I would assume he does. I think that's a face scan. Yeah, we'll give him a face scan there. Eric Berry, Tyron Matthew, Byron Jones, Corey Graham, Lardarius Webb, Swearinger, Glover Quinn, Haha Clinton Dix. What a name, am I right? Strong safeties, Eric Weddle, Cam Chancellor, Rashad Jones, Landon Collins, Barry Church, Malcolm Jenkins. Oh, man, this is taking me back, bro. This is taking me back. Justin Tucker, Matt Bryant, Dan Bailey, Adam Vinatieri, Prater, Suckup, Chris Boswell. Some of the same names. The kickers don't really change that much. Pat McAfee still in the game. He's the best punter. Let's go, Pat McAfee. Best punter in the game. Johnny Hecker, Marquette King. He used to do the horse thing when he got a good punt. Thomas Morstead before he went full hobo. Oh, man. So that's the roster. That's taking me back. But the real thing, I want to check the free agency real quick. Who's in free agency in 2017? We have quarterbacks. Mike Vick still in the game. A 69 overall. That's dirty. That's dirty for Mike Vick. Johnny Football, 67 overall. A fall for grace. Taj Boyd. Running backs, CJ Spiller. Trent Richardson. Trent Richardson's hairline was so bad. Who else is down here? Anybody of note? I mean, Jonas Gray, who had one good game for the Patriots and then fell off the face of the earth. Jericho Cotchery, Brian Hartline, the best wide receiver coach in all of college football. James Jones, Ruben Randall, Dwayne Bowe. Oh, man, this guy right here, Jared Aberdaris. I remember that dude. Junior Hemingway. Kembrell Tompkins. Are you kidding me right now? These names are out of this world. Tight ends, Owen Daniels. I'm not seeing any offensive line. Oh, man, here we go. Brian Stork. One of the biggest busts of all time for the Patriots. He's got a Super Bowl ring, though, so good on him. Quentin Copels, Red Bryant. Greg Hardy, fighting in the UFC now. I think that's the last I know of him. Phil Taylor, that dude's a legend. Calvin Pace, bro. Calvin Pace. There's James Laurinaitis. I thought he was still in the league at this point. He is. Anybody else that's cool? Antonio Cromartie's got like 12 children. Cortland Finnegan. Will Hill. All right, there's the free agency class. Now, what I want to do is I want to start a franchise with these rosters. Start a new franchise. Use the active roster that's loaded in. I don't know what team I'm going to be.
Franchise mode. The best way to play through a season with your favorite team.
Okay.
In Madden 17, we're giving you more control.
Oh, they're giving me all control.
More decisions.
And more decisions.
For more impact. Control the game like never before with Play the Moments.
Oh, thank you.
The fastest way to play your game. Take all
so
the
Play the Moments
of
was
the
new.
NFL Red Zone channel and mash it into
Madden.
All the key moments of the game right at your fingertips. Jump into the key 2-minute drives at the end of the half or when your team makes
Big
it
Ben.
to the red zone.
Martavis Bryant.
It's brand new and it's the fastest
Or
way
was it
to
Marcus
play
Wheaton?
Madden.
I don't know who it was.
Now that you have more control of the action on the field, we've added meaningful ways to game plan against your opponent.
Oh,
Carefully selected from your
you can
opponent's
now game
play
plan.
call tendencies, install an offensive
Cam Newton?
and defensive game
No,
plan
Cam doesn't get
that will
sacked
help
like
you
that.
shut down even the strongest of foes. Exploit Sherman's vaunted cover
Sherman,
three.
Richard
Take
Sherman.
out Rodgers' deep passing game or swagger with your own run game. The decisions you make with your game plans will be impactful and powerful. Off the field, we have doubled down on the amount of control you have with big coaching decisions.
They've doubled down.
Sign and re-sign players with more feedback.
With more
Trade
feedback?
and cut players with ease. Take risk with more authentic
Why is this the same
injuries,
thing that's in Madden
and
22?
Set your season goal for big rewards or a big pink slip. We've even included some of the most requested features from the community.
Oh, thanks.
With the addition of the practice squad.
Practice
full
squad.
player editing and scores from around the league. This is your franchise. More control, more decisions, more impact. Now take your team all the way.
You know, it's sad. It's nice to reminisce about these old games, but it's also sad because we just went through all their new additions to the game, and yet all of those new additions are exactly the same all the way from this game to Madden 22. That's just crazy. That's crazy. This is Madden 17, and they're adding then the same thing, literally the same things, just copy and paste, are still in the game now. The exact same, the way they work the exact same way. That's crazy. But what team are we gonna be? Are we gonna be the Patriots? Are we gonna be? Who should we be? I don't think we're gonna do a fantasy draft. That would be kind of stupid. I think we just do a regular franchise. We could be the Colts. Who should we be? Who's the best team in the game? Steelers are 86 overall. Seahawks are 85. 87 for the Ravens. Patriots are 86. Packers are 86. So it looks like the Ravens are the best team in the game? Cowboys are 86. Wow. Ravens are the best team in the game. That's interesting. Joe Flacco before he fell off. Huh. That's pretty weird. Do we just be the Patriots? Yeah, screw it. We'll be the Patriots. What? Doesn't matter. Hey, it's Griffin Murphy. You gotta love Griffin Murphy, man. How do you not love Griffin Murphy? Oh, this is on pro difficulty? You know what? I'll move it up to all pro. I'll play a couple games. If it's too easy, I'll move it up to all Madden. I haven't played this game in a while. I don't want to go crazy already. We're gonna turn trade deadline off like I always do. Salary cap will be on. We're gonna turn this off. Injuries are on. Pre-existing injuries are off. Practice squad stealing. I don't care about that. 7-minute quarters. Resign player. Fill roster off. Tutorial pop-ups off. All right. Should we be Bob Kraft? It doesn't really necessarily matter too much in this mode because there's no like hiring and firing new head coaches. I don't think. I mean, you can obviously, but let's just be an owner. It doesn't matter. Let's be active owner. Can we just be? There he is, Bob Kraft, baby. Let's be Bob Kraft. All right. Why'd they ever take that out? Why can't you be the owners, the active owners? So we've got that done. We got the role chosen, and then we start in the. Should we just start in the regular season? Yeah, sure. Screw it. We'll start in the regular season. What does it matter? Start in the regular season. Let's get started.
Season starts now.
There's probably not going to be a game in this episode, but I just want to start it. My season starts now, by the way. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know really at all what's going to happen. All right, here we are. Look at how old this looks. Trade offers for Sebastian Vollmer. You know what? I'm going to decline those. I don't really want Sebastian Vollmer to leave. Is there... this is so weird, bro. Is Mike Vick still in free agency? Because I'm going to sign him if he is. Oh, you're telling me Mike Vick got signed? Who signed him? Let's sign Johnny Manziel. Yeah. Give me Johnny Football on the team. But I want to trade for Mike Vick. Because I want to make him the Mike Vick of old. It's not going to take us a whole lot. Give me quarterbacks. Who took Mike Vick? I don't even remember how easy or how hard it is to trade for players. Who signed Mike Vick? Why would somebody sign Mike Vick? He's a 69 overall. Colin Kaepernick as the starting quarterback of the 49ers. Dan Orlovsky still in the game? Where the F is Mike Vick at? Did he retire? Did he retire? Did he really? Did they do that? I didn't know that players retired in the offseason or in the preseason. He's not. He wasn't in free agency, I don't think, unless I just went over it. Practice squad ineligible quarterbacks. He was a 69 overall. Where the heck is Mike Vick at? What in the what? I mean, it doesn't matter. Let's try and trade for somebody. See how hard it is to trade. Let's try and trade for Aaron Donald and see how hard it is to trade for him. Let's go to the Rams and Stan Kroenke. Alright, how hard is it to trade for Aaron Donald? They need a left outside linebacker. We have Barkevius Mingo and Rob Ninkovich. I'll give you Barkevius. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, hello. That's a little bit too easy. Okay, they need a quarterback. I did just sign Johnny Football. No, they don't want Johnny Football. Do they want Jacoby Brissett, though? I'd be willing to give him Jacoby. Nobody likes Jacoby Brissett. What about this? Does this work? Oh, come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. Left tackle, Nate Solder. Center is just David Andrews. Right outside linebacker, I think, is just... Oh, it's... Okay, it's Jonathan Freeney. Forgot that dude existed. Okay, so let's take out Jacoby Brissett. Let's go to draft picks. Second round pick in 2017 for Aaron Donald. Trade offer was accepted. You've got to be kidding me. Barkevius Mingo, Jonathan Freeney, and the second round pick for Aaron Donald. Hey man, how hard is it to trade for people? What? That was too easy. They have Case Keenum as their quarterback. I forgot about that. Let's keep going. Who else can I get? Who else can I get? Can I get Marshawn Lynch to be in this, right? Oh, Marshawn Lynch is on the. Is he on the Raiders? Maybe he retired at this point? I don't remember how long he's been retired. It feels like he's been retired for a short amount of time, but I guess he's been retired longer. Huh. Or maybe he was out of the game. I forget if he was in the game or not. I don't remember. Let's keep going. I mean, we got Aaron freaking Donald, 96 overall. They didn't value him that highly. Who else can we get? Can we get Von Miller? Is this a thing? Can we add Von Miller to this squad? I mean, are you serious right now? They need a left tackle. All we have is one left tackle, and that's Nate Solder. Let's go with a right end. We have Trey Flowers and Chris Long. You want Chris Long? Ooh, okay. So they're not as willing to trade up or trade Von Miller as they were Aaron Donald. We have Alan Branch and Malcolm Brown. You want either one? They want both of them. Hello. And then a first round or a second round pick next year. Could that get me Von Miller? A second round pick next year in 2018. I don't know if these guys are going to be able to get Von Miller. I bet I'd have to give up a first for Von Miller. Ooh, okay. So they value Von pretty highly. It'd be tough to get him. What about Joe Thomas? Can I get Joe Thomas? I'll give you back Nate Solder. You can have Nate. Oops, I didn't click him. Alright, so let's try this straight up. Jimmy Haslam, let's talk some business here. Ooh, okay, so that doesn't really work. I'll have to give you somebody in return that you actually want. Actually, you know what? Let's go with free safeties. We don't have anybody. Strong safeties. We have Deron Harmon. They're interested in Deron Harmon. Okay, so what about Jordan Richards? Are you interested in Jordan Richards? No, you're not. Okay, so I'll give you Deron Harmon. I will give you... Who else? I'm having fun with this. I'll give you back... It's going to have to be somebody interesting, isn't it? Jacoby Brissett. You want Jacoby to be your quarterback of the Browns. Who is the quarterback of the Browns, by the way? It's RG3 and Cody Kessler. That's right. Forgot about that, man. That was a bad team. So, Gary Barnes is their third best player. Ugh. So then I'll give you a 3rd round pick for Joe Thomas. Trade offer was accepted. Deron Harmon, nice. Jacoby Brissett, and a 3rd round pick for Joe Thomas. This is the best. This is the best ever. Left tackle. We don't need Nate Solder anymore. So who's interested in him? Oh man, we could get some good stuff for him. I just know it. So what do we need? We need a middle linebacker. Who's the best middle linebacker in the game? Bobby. Oh, we could get Luke Kuechly. What about the Panthers? Where are the Panthers at? Luke Kuechly. Nate Solder for Luke Kuechly. Is this possible? I wanna throw something else in there just in case it goes through. Let's throw Cam Newton in there. Bring him to the Patriots a little bit early. Come on, Jerry Richardson, talk to me. Okay, that's not gonna go through. I figured that was. I didn't want it to go through automatically. What about this straight up? All right, so Luke Kuechly. We're gonna have to work with you a little bit here. I'll give you Cameron Fleming. You should like Cameron Fleming, right? They don't like Cameron Fleming. Makes sense. What about Sebastian Vollmer? You like Sebastian Vollmer? They don't like Sebastian Vollmer. Okay. I'm not willing to give you Marcus Cannon, but I am willing to give you Trey Jackson or Ted Karras. Either one of these guys work for you? Probably not. What about if we go to defensive tackle? I know they want Alan Branch. They don't want Alan Branch? Come on, Carolina. Jerry Richardson shouldn't be this hard to talk to you. Ooh, they want Marcus Brown. Here we go. Or Malcolm Brown, excuse me. Yes, we're going to get Luke Kuechly. We're going to get effing Luke Kuechly. Justin Coleman. That's closer. They do like that. Eric Rowe. Oh, this could go through. Trade offer was accepted. Nate Solder, Malcolm Brown, Eric Rowe for Luke Kuechly, the best linebacker in the game. This is so awesome. Look at this team. Kuechly, Gronkowski, Brady, Donald, Joe Thomas. I just need to get a better wide receiver. Oh my God. I am loving this game right now. I need to get a better outside linebacker and a wide receiver. And probably a pass rusher. Defense needs a little bit of work. Let's trade. Does anybody want either one of you two? It doesn't look like either one of those guys are going to be valued very highly. So we could go with Ted Karras or Ted Jackson. Oh, hello. Oh! There's some green. Who was the first green? It was the Seahawks. The Seahawks, they have some pieces. That is for sure. Man, this team was good. This team was really, really good. Okay, so we need a pass rusher, which could be Frank Clark. We need a receiver, which I don't really want to go with Doug Baldwin. We could go with Cam Chancellor or Sherman. Could I get both of them? How much do you value these guys? Ooh, they value a lot. What about just Cam? Okay, I can work with that. They need a D tackle. Luckily for you, I have Alan Branch. You want Alan Branch? They do. They're interested in Alan Branch. Oh, okay. Okay. And then a right or a left tackle and a right tackle. I have Cameron Fleming. They like Cameron Fleming. Trade offer declined. I think that if these guys were a little bit higher value or higher overall, that would have went through. What about if I give you a 3rd round pick next year in 2018 for Cam Chancellor? Decline. Maybe a 2nd round pick would do it. I'm having too much fun just trading for players. Trade offer decline. It probably is going to take a 1st, but I don't really want to. Maybe they value the earlier picks. Okay, they don't value them that highly. I don't think Cam's going to be an option, but Sherman's definitely an option. Sherman definitely could be an option here. Who's their best D tackle? Ruben. They don't really have very many good D tackles. Okay, so Sherman's a little bit interesting. So let's move. Is there another team that likes Jackson? The Colts. Jim Irsay. Let's talk to you. Andrew Luck's only an 89. I feel like we got to get Pat McAfee. But do they have anybody that I really want? I mean, they have T.Y. Hilton. But is he really the guy that we want? They have not really anybody there. Offensive line is decent. Their pass rushers aren't that great. They do have Robert Mathis. I'll throw Robert Mathis in the deal. And Mike Adams is pretty cool. What about that? Would you give me these 3 guys? You don't value them very highly. Trade offer declined. I bet if I don't have Vontae Davis in there that this goes through. I'd be willing to throw you a 4th round pick for all of these guys. Trade offer declined. I bet it's going to take a 3rd, isn't it? Ooh, man, Vontae Davis I think is stretching this. Yeah, let's take Vontae Davis out. Let's put in a draft pick, a 3rd round draft pick. See what that does. Trade offer was accepted. So we just got Pat McAfee, Robert Mathis, and a 3rd round pick for Jackson and Alan Branch. You got to have Pat McAfee on the squad. So now we don't need Ryan Allen. I still need a strong safety because we got rid of Deron Harmon. I guess we don't technically need a strong safety, but let's see. What do I want to do here? We definitely need another receiver. I want to get another receiver for sure. Tight end we're good with. Right tackle I'm fine with. Cam Fleming I can trade. No doubt. We know that none of those guys are interested, are looked at. We do need another D tackle now that I just traded for him. And a Landon Roberts I'd be willing to trade. So, anybody, oh, hello. Oh, green right at the bat. Hello. The Giants. Odell. Let's talk to Odell. Okay. Okay. It's probably going to take a 1st to get Odell, I would guess. Unless you want Kyle Van Noy. Since when is Kyle Van Noy a middle linebacker? He's always been an outside linebacker. At least that's what I thought. You need a tight end. The only other tight end that I'd be willing to trade is Matt Lengel. I don't think you want him necessarily, do you? No, I didn't think so. So it's probably going to take a draft pick to get Odell in the squad. And I'd be willing to give up a 2nd. I mean, it's Odell Beckham Jr. Trade offers declined. I think it probably takes a 1st. So let's do it. Let's throw a 1st in there. Trade offers declined. Let's take a Landon Roberts out and throw in a 2nd. See if that works. It's got to work. Aha! It probably takes 2 firsts, doesn't it? It probably takes 2 firsts. Let's try just this. Okay. So what about if I throw in a 4th? Oh, that's super close. But I have a higher 4th. 2 picks higher. What about if I throw in a third next year? I could throw in Elena Roberts. Trade offer was accepted. This is the best. This is the best thing I've ever done in my life. Odell Beckham Jr. and Julian Edelman, Brady, LeGarrette Blount. So the offense is fine. I'm fine with that. Going to defense, we've got Kuechly and Hightower. Aaron Donald. So I want to get another pass rusher, a safety, and a linebacker, an outside linebacker, and maybe a corner. So there's still some trades that I need to make. But I'm having a lot of fun doing just this. So let's go in here. Let's take a look at what we need. So we need an outside linebacker. Who's some of the best outside linebackers in the game that we could possibly get? Let's go to left outside linebacker. Who are some of the best ones? Von Miller we already tried for. It was too hard to get. Justin Houston could be an option. Komisi. Miles Jack is a rookie. That would be interesting. Julius Peppers. Hello, Julius Peppers. I'd be willing to take you. It's probably not going to take a whole lot to get you. And plus, we still have Elena Roberts. We didn't trade him away. And the Packers don't want him? Oh. What about Kyle Van Noy? Oh. Well, what do you want then? They need a left end. We just have Jabal Sheard. They need a D-tackle. Traded away all my D-tackles. Oh, that sucks. They don't want either one of my middle linebackers that I have. I mean, I could give you Cyrus Jones. They don't want Cyrus Jones. And they kind of want Cyrus Jones a little bit. But that would leave me with... I wouldn't have enough corners. Oh, that sucks. They don't want Elena Roberts. Maybe if I throw them Kyle Van Noy in a pick. Because I still have a second-round pick from next year. Trade offer was accepted. Julius Peppers is now our starting outside linebacker. All right, so we have to get another safety, maybe? We need to get a safety, or we get a... Let's get a pass rusher. Let's get an edge rusher, which we need probably the left side, because Trey Flowers can play on the right. So let's take a look at who some of the best left outside or the left ends are. Joey Bosa. I wonder how much they value rookies in this game. I don't remember. Joey Bosa. Khalil Mack. All right, we'll go Khalil Mack first. Where are the Raiders at? We'll go with Khalil Mack, and we'll see how much they value him. If we can get him, cool. If we can't, we'll go with Joey Bosa, see how much they value Joey Bosa. Let's go to right tackles. We don't want to give up any of those guys. Chris Long. They don't want Chris Long. Jabal Sheard. They don't want Jabal Sheard. Outside linebacker, Ninkovich and Peppers. That's some old outside linebackers. I'd be willing to give you Elena Roberts. They probably don't want Elena Roberts. Third round pick. Where are they at? What's the meter? That's higher than it should be. That is very, very high. What about a first next year? Let's just float this out there. What do they got? Why is that lower than... They must value picks like... It's probably going to take a player, but I don't have a player that they want that I'd be willing to trade. I don't want to trade Trey Flowers. And we already tried Chris Long. That's really close. That should not be that close. I feel like it's a possibility to get Khalil Mack. I traded away all my picks. So here's what I'm going to do. I think that in these old games, if you sign scrubs like running backs, people value them highly, and you can get picks for them. So let me sign a couple running backs just to do a little bit of an experiment. Let me go to top 100 and sign the top couple guys here. We'll trade these guys, hopefully. Vernon Butler is a D tackle on a practice squad, so we won't sign him. All right, so I signed a couple guys. I can't believe the trades I've already made. I'm having so much fun. All right, so we don't have a lot of cap room left, but that's because I signed those guys. I signed the running backs, Roy Helu and Kerwin Williams. Now, I don't know if this will work. It doesn't look like it. All right, so is there a team that just needs a running back? There's got to be a team that needs a running back. Come on. Don't fool me. Stop trying to trick me. There's got to be a team that needs one running back that I could trade to. Every team in the league is fine with our running back? No way. There's absolutely no shot that every team in the league is happy with who they have at running back. See the Jaguar, TJ Yeldon. These guys would help out a lot. So you give me back Denard Robinson for some reason and a 3rd round pick, and I'll be happy. Or you give me back Denard Robinson and a 4th round pick, because for some reason I want Denard Robinson. I don't know why. Give me back this. I'll be fine. No, just give me back the 4th round pick. Wow, okay, so they seem to value this stuff. What about a 3rd round pick next year? Let's do a little bit of an experiment here. Okay. So a 7th round pick in 2018 is the lowest I can go. Trade offer was accepted. Interesting. So that might not work. Maybe that's in a later version of the game, I guess. Who else did I sign? It was a left guard, right? Yeah, I got Ben Grubbs. And I don't need either one of these guys. Chris Barker. I signed somebody else, didn't I? Quentin Coples, that's who it was. Alright, let's go around the league and see if there's anybody. Oh, somebody wanted Quentin Coples. Oh, a lot of teams want Quentin Coples. Nobody wants Ben Grubbs. Oh, hello. 49ers are interested a little bit in Ben Grubbs, so we'll come back to that. First team is the football team. Alright, so they're a green interest, so I want out of them, I want a pass rusher, but they don't have anybody that I want, so we will not trade with them, at least not right now. They do have Josh Norman and Deshaun Jackson. Let's go, let's move on. Who else was interested? There was another team that was interested in, and it was the Buffalo Bills. Shady McCoy, Cordy Glenn. We can work with this. Marcel Darius. Him and Aaron Donald on the same offensive line. Let me get a draft pick. Let me get a 1st round pick for Quentin Coples. That should not be a thing. This is crazy. The trading in this is so busted. I should not be giving up Quentin Coples, Barker, and a 5th for the 8th overall pick in the draft. Wow. Okay, that worked. That trade, or that pick, will probably go towards Khalil Mack. But I do want to talk to Ben Grubbs and get him out the door to the 49ers, I think it was. Yeah, 49ers are interested in Ben Grubbs, so we will talk to the 49ers. Will they give me pick 3? They will not. So let's talk. Let's keep talking with them. They'll give me a 2nd round pick for Ben Grubbs. Probably not. It'll probably be a 3rd or a 4th. So the 2nd doesn't work. What about the 3rd? Does the 3rd work? No. Okay. Now we're starting to get into interesting territory. I bet I could get this 3rd. I bet that I could. If I gave them a 5th next year, and if I gave them one of my 4ths that I have this year. Actually, just the 4th that I have this year. Alright. What about the 5th then? if I throw the 5th in, trade decline. Do I have a 4th next year? I do. Ooh. I'll give you both 4th round picks and Ben Grubbs for the 3rd. Okay. So I'm going to end the video here pretty soon because it's getting pretty long and it's just been me trading the whole time. But I want to see if I can get Khalil Mack really quickly. That would be the icing on top of the cake. I mean, we already have Aaron Donald. So who was it going to be? It was going to be... Who was the trade piece? I forget who it was. It was it Elena Roberts? I don't remember if it was Elena Roberts or not. It was... Who was it? I forget who it was. It wasn't Sebastian Vollmer. I know that. Was it Chris Long? It might have been Chris Long. So Chris Long and some of the picks that we accumulated, which would be the 30 or the 1st round pick next year and one of the 3rd round picks that I got. Trade decline. 3rd round pick. Trade decline. What about if I go with the 1st round pick this year? Okay. But I also throw in a 3rd round pick to get Khalil Mack. It offer was accepted. Chris Long, a 1st and a 3rd for Khalil Mack to be our other pass rusher. And I do want to trade Elena Roberts really quickly before we end the episode. And this, by the way, is going to be every Thursday. Another video will come out on this. So you can expect every Thursday for the foreseeable future to be this series. So let's trade Elena Roberts because he had green interest somewhere. The Colts. Colts are interested in Elena Roberts. We already talked to the Colts a little bit. Let's go to the Dolphins. We haven't talked to the Dolphins at all. They have Ndamukong Suh, Rashad Jones, Cam Wake, Jarvis Landry, Jay Ajayi. Ooh. All right, we'll come back to the Dolphins really quick. We'll come back to the Dolphins. The Eagles want to talk to us. There's some options here. Definitely some options here. The Falcons, no. The Giants, we don't need to talk to the Giants. The Lions. Is Calvin Johnson still in the game? I would assume not because he'd be high up on the thing. Yeah, he's already retired by now. So they have not really anybody that I want. The Panthers, we've already talked to. We took whoever the Luke Kuechly from them. The Saints, we haven't talked to. Cam Jordan, Brandon Cooks. Okay. I could try and get Michael Thomas. But is Kenny Vaccaro really the best option? Because I want to get a strong safety out of the deal. So if we take a look at our strong safety position, it's just Patrick Chung. So are the Saints really the option? I bet I could get Michael Thomas by getting somebody else. Or by trading somebody else. So let's talk to the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins are the best option. Because they have Rashad Jones. So if you give me Rashad Jones and Jay Ajayi, we'd be good to go. Right? No? Okay. What about if I throw in a draft pick? Because I know these guys like draft picks. So if I throw in a 4th rounder, I still have a 1st round pick. Don't forget that. And I throw in a 3rd. Wow, that is so close. I don't think I have anything else to add to that unless it's a player. That's a little bit disappointing that it's so close. What about if I throw you guys a running back? I don't really want Dion Lewis. I mean, I like Dion Lewis, but I don't really want him. Okay, so they don't really want Dion Lewis. What about if I give you... We don't need Michael Floyd anymore. Because we have Odell. We don't need... do they value Malcolm Mitchell? No, they don't value Malcolm Mitchell. What about... I mean, we have a corner that we could give them, but I only have 4 corners, so I probably need to have more options here. I've traded away so much of my depth that I don't have a lot to give. I don't have a lot of draft picks to give. I don't need Ted Karras, but they don't want Ted Karras. I can get Rashad Jones. It's just a matter of, can I get anybody else? Laramie Tunsil and Devontae Parker. Would this work? Hold on. Let me go back to the draft picks. Let me give you the 4th round pick that I have. This got close with Jay Ajayi, so it doesn't get close. So if I just stick with Laramie Tunsil? Declined. Interesting. So what about just this for Rashad Jones? So we can get Rashad Jones. Alright, so I've made some pretty crazy trades in this. If we take a final look at the roster for the end of the episode, it looks a lot different. We have Odell Beckham Jr. now. We have Joe Thomas. If we go to defense, we have Luke Kuechly. We have Julius Peppers, Rashad Jones, Aaron Donald, and Khalil Mack on the same defensive line with Trey Flowers. This is the best. I'm having so much fun just trading for players. Okay, so in the next episode will be the first game against the Arizona Cardinals, and then probably some more trades. Just because I'm having fun doing it. So thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Remember, this series is going to happen every Thursday. It's going to be called Throwback Thursday. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, hit that like button if you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Peace.